Bitcoin shortage is coming. Do you have your Bitcoin yet? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai with Mr. M. Maurizio. How you doing today?
Hey, DaVinci, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I love being on your channel.
Oh, man. Awesome, man. So how was your week? This I know it isn't over because when we're recording this, it's a Wednesday, but how has been the week so far?
Well, the week has been amazing and full of fun and experiences. Like we've been sailing through Dubai, you and me in the car. We had a couple of panels, so it was really good. But Dubai has gone in, I think it's been the worst storm since forever, right? So we've seen a lot of water lately, which is interesting, right?
Yeah, they went overboard on the cloud seeding. Somebody went, "Oh, did you want some extra with that?"
Yeah.
Oh, damn! Wow. So, anyways, wow, we have an interesting show for people. It's gonna be a wild ride, this bull market, I think, and we're gonna show you some evidence of that because Bitcoin is running out on the exchanges, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, buckle up because the fun has yet to begin, right?
Yeah, so you might want to head over to coinw.davincij15.com right now and get some of those few Bitcoins they have left. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Right? Doesn't matter, right? If you think that, oh yeah, it's going down in price, right? Somebody's probably pushing the price down so they can get your Bitcoin that you're going to sell to them. Don't do that.
Yeah, those magicians, and it's gone.
So true. Yes. Bitcoin supply on exchanges has almost depleted, says Bybit. The available Bitcoin supply on exchanges is rapidly diminishing, potentially reaching depletion within the next 9 months, according to a Monday analysis by Bybit. Wow. What do you think about that?
I think we have not seen the worst yet when it comes to money leaving, or actually Bitcoin, which is the same thing in my universe, leaving exchanges yet. Like you said, you might want to make sure you have some because this thing is getting scarcer and scarcer. Besides, how long is the halving? Like 2 days, 3 days? By the time the video is out, it might be occurred. So that's like 50% reduction on the supply. So, whoosh, it's going to be...
Yes, actually, guys, you know what? I just realized the Bitcoin halving is occurring right now as this is being posted. It is the halving day, right as this is being posted. So happy Bitcoin halving day.
Yeah, exactly.
That means there's even less Bitcoin for the institutional players to buy because I've got me, Carl, you, Chris, we've got, and so many others who understand what this is. We got it. And we ain't letting go.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know something else super interesting, which is kind of connected to the argument. If you look into Bitcoin treasuries, Grayscale or GBTC has almost completed the bleeding, as they say, right? So that's another interesting factor because all those Bitcoin that people can now access via the GBTC, which is selling like crazy, is going to finish at some point. Now, if you remember, they started with 660,000 before January 11, which was when the ETF was approved. And now they have a little bit over 300,000. So they sold over 50%, which means there was Bitcoin in the market to buy. So BlackRock was able to accumulate because of GBTC. But when they will stop soon, according to some people and the CEO itself, selling, where are those Bitcoin coming from? Who's selling to BlackRock? Where are they coming from? Like it's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild. I'm super excited about the next few months. I don't know if you agree, but it's gonna be mad.
I agree because here's the selling stopped, the buying stopped. Actually, the buying stopped, and I noticed that this was at 12.13%, right, for the beginning of April, and now it's only 12.2%. 0.26%. Makes you go, they can't find any more Bitcoin. At least in size, right? So yeah, if you can't find any in size, you're not going to buy, right? That's what these institution players do, right? Because they want size. And so how else can they get the size that they want? Oh, from you.
Mm-hmm. And there is no magic printer. It's not fiat. They can't print Bitcoin. So yeah.
They're not getting in at the exchanges because you keep taking it out.
Yeah, as you can see there. Yeah.
Right? So head over to coinw.davincij15.com right now and get yours today. Well, you got some problems, right? You will not have anything left, right? So make sure you do that. And also, you can get a bonus up to, $10,000, right? And trading bonuses, right? With this Easter egg giveaway. So sign up today. All right. This is interesting. This is like 1/3 of all the Bitcoin that the exchanges had peaked out in 2020, and now it's just been slowly depleting, and it looks like this depletion will continue for quite some time. It's amazing how this thing ramped up, right? And now it's going backwards.
Yeah, I agree. And it's super interesting also the fact that we are overing towards the all-time high price-wise, and this is happening. So the price is almost to the all-time high in the 70,000 range, so not that far off. The halving is coming. BlackRock and all other institutions want to accumulate Bitcoin. GBTC has almost done selling. I mean, go and get as many Bitcoin as you can. No financial advice, but the next few months are going to be an absolute explosion, I think, because the supply, it's not able to basically serve the demand, right? It's just crazy. Retail is not even there yet. What is do you think retail is here, Da Vinci? How do you feel about it?
Well, I think that the ETF run-up was totally retail, but I'm sure the institutions had some hand in that, and they're going to have to. The retail overall in the market is not here in a general sense, in the sense of like, hey, I'm sitting in a cab and so did you get some Bitcoin? Do you know how to get Bitcoin? Like I got like my Bitcoin right here. Let me show it to you. Right. That's when retail is fully in. Right.
Yeah. When the taxi driver says, hey, oh, you're the Bitcoin guy. How do I get Bitcoin? When your schoolmate calls you at night, hey, can you help me buying Bitcoin? I've not even seen half of it. So
exactly. In 2017, in December 2017, that's exactly when I had people coming to me and saying, can I get some Bitcoin? And it was at 17K. I remember saying, maybe you shouldn't buy some here.
Yeah.
Like, where were you at $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're not going to listen. They'll buy it anyway, which is, I mean, it's good for the long term, right? But if they buy, they'll buy the top, which is fine if you want to hold for a long period of time, right? For another cycle. But like you said, most of the time people buy the top and sell the bottom, right? So, at least be conscious, like you said, when they've asked you and you said, well, you shouldn't do it now because you knew exactly what would have happened. They would have FOMO into the top and fought into the bottom, right?
Exactly. And I felt bad for this little lady who came to me and wanted to buy Bitcoin at 17K. And I was like, don't do it. And she refused. She said she was going to go somewhere else if I didn't give her like some Bitcoin, right? Figure it out, right? And so I just had to, and I just felt so bad.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, there seems to be like Bitcoin commercials going on.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, they've done a bunch. Kraken has done one, as you have now on video. It talks about money and explains what money is and talks about Bitcoin. And so it's quite a couple of interesting ones, to be honest. So
yeah, there's quite a few out there with, this one here with the pizzas, right?
The pizza day.
Getting more pizzas.
That's Coinbase,
So,
yeah. Coinbase done one with the pizza.
Yeah, so it is something that will give you more value over time, right? You just need to be you have to have something that most people don't have, That's called patience.
Mhm.
People want to buy Bitcoin today. You want to run out and buy Bitcoin today at coinw.davincij15.com. Once you have it, you go, why am I not a millionaire? Why can't I buy a Bugatti? Right? It doesn't work that way. So you know, you're going to have to be tested, right? Your hands have to be tested. Are they paper hands or diamond hands?
Super well said. I don't know if you agree, Da Vinci, but how do you think about this? Like, if someone can manage to DCA into this market, so I'm talking about Bitcoin and nothing else, and they use Da Vinci J15, CoinW, and get some Bitcoin, boom, and they consistently accumulate for 2 cycles, which means 8 years, I am confident in saying you guys are going to be fine.
Exactly, 100%. 100%. I think the probability of any other issue other than someone stealing it, or if you don't secure it yourself, I'm assuming the your network risk, the issues with Bitcoin itself is next to zero. It's like 0.001, the same as an asteroid hitting a planet here. I mean, it's probable, but you don't bet on it, right? So why would you bet against Bitcoin? It's just stupid at this point with that low of a risk, right? So yeah, and then once you do buy some Bitcoin from coinw.davincij15.com, head over to CoinW telegram.davincij15.com and join our group here where, you know what, I'm actually doing this live for everyone, and I will be doing, every time I do this show, I will do it live, and then you'll be able to ask me questions directly on the show as I do it live after the show, actually. So make sure you sign up, and also you can get trade signals, right?
Mm-hmm.
On CoinW. You could also participate in a group and join the chat, right? There's lots of people here, and it's always growing. Look at the number of messages, number of members are growing rapidly.
Yeah.
So join us. It's only available. It's only available for my members, people who sign up under coinw.davincij15.com. That's it. No more.
I love the
only
fact
those
that,
people are getting this.
I love the fact that, sorry to
get
jump
that
in.
special treatment.
Yeah, sorry to jump in. I love the fact that they can see the backstage of those videos, right? That was a cool idea you had. It's great because it gives so much value, because you guys can see when we are recording the video and you can shoot questions and we will answer them. Super cool.
Yeah, so sign up today. Okay, let's go over the charts for today. You can see that Bitcoin, it broke out. It's after this huge dump, right? We started moving higher, and we were trapped in this particular trading range, which didn't last very long, and now we're broken down. I think there's going to be one last, no. And so probably by the time you watch this, it's probably breaking down even further. Now, with that said, what could happen, right, which is unlikely, but still can happen. Anything that can happen will happen. Right, so we could end up with a W in here, right? So if we end up with a W here and not an M, right? So it goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, and then goes higher. We could end up a little bit higher, like closer to the 66 level. I think that's a probable situation here. We could get up to the 66 level and then dump back down, mostly because we're probably, if we do a Fibonacci retracement from the whole move, we'll see an interesting level there as well. Let me just go to the 4-hour and make this bigger. You can see that, the 38.2. I knew it. But actually, you know what? I'm supposed to move this down here, right here, 38.2. So we probably retry the 38.2. There it is, right there. I thought so. Retry the 38.2 and then fail, and then that would be probably lights out for Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, silver lining, we closed a bunch of CME gaps on the way down, so that's a good news, right?
Yeah, that is good news, but really, by Bitcoin breaking this red line here, it indicates that we could there's a higher probability that we're heading down to as low as 52. Now, the thing is, I think the industry players are bringing this thing down because they need volume, because you ain't selling them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get any more here. They want to get up to 13%, but they can't because they need you to sell. Right? Without that, they ain't getting it.
Yeah.
So they can bring down the price. And how, you might ask, well, how do they do that? Well, it's simple. You use your ETFs, Bitcoin, to do that. Not that complicated. They'll borrow the Bitcoins from the ETF, right? And sell them into the market to push down, not a whole lot, right? At key moments, they will push it down in order to create the environment they want to create so that you sell, right? They know how that the market is full of emotional people, and they know how to manipulate your emotions through the market, so they will do so.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's how it works, right? The market is a very emotional thing, especially when you watch it on a daily basis. You're going to get involved and feel like you know what's best and sell. Well, Da Vinci says this is just going to go up to 65. I'm going to sell up here, and then I'm going to buy back down here. Don't do that.
Yeah, you don't want to try and catching a falling knife, right? You'll get cut.
Yeah, not only that, it just doesn't, like, what could happen, right? Because you don't know what could happen, right? It could go like this: you sell some, comes back down, you go, yes, Da Vinci's right. It's coming back down. It's coming down. Yeah, and then it just goes nope, because somebody wealthy decides, you know what? I don't give a crap. I'm buying this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They have to reverse their trades because they have a bunch of Bitcoin that they sold out into the market to cover you, to bring the price down, and so they have to cover that. And you see how this could get out of control.
Yeah, like you say so well all the time, when institutions are missing the boat, they are pulling the boat back, right?
Exactly. But they're not always right. They're not always able to do it. Sometimes they fail.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so if this is one of the times they fail, you don't want to be on the wrong side of that boat. You don't want to be sitting on your deck here going, well, I'm going to be buying right here. I'm hitting the buy button right here at the 52.2, and it doesn't come. Right? Yeah. That would you'd be like,
See ya.
Yeah. See ya. Right? Don't want to have that feeling, right? So head over to coinw.davincij15.com and buy some Bitcoin and hold. Do the hard thing. Do the hard work. Hold for the long run. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know that it's not sexy, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it will pay off. I agree.
All right. Well, with that said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did providing this. And how did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, man. Always great doing video with you. I had so much fun, as always. So thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live stream on Sunday. Then we're going to be getting together for some fun. We're going to be hanging out. Tom Vase didn't make it, but yeah, we'll do some videos with all the KOLs that are going to be at my place this Sunday. So
amazing. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Da Vinci.
Bye.
Bye.